young gentlemen in the police force are reported to have lost their lives, coupled with a lot of incidents that took place in the northwest and southwest regions these past weeks. I want to use this opportunity to extend my deepest sympathy and heartfelt condolences to the victims of this unfortunate event, and to call on the powers that be to take their responsibility, and I am talking particularly of the head of state. I've noticed for quite some time now that the CPDM is going around with a particular documentary presenting the head of state and a great statesman with a great destiny. Yes, I agree that he's a great statesman with a great destiny, but most importantly, he's somebody that is backed by an extraordinary grace. And I'm telling the head of state who came to power when Cameroon was in peace to make sure that he leaves Cameroon in peace while he's leaving power. Yeah. I'm telling the head of state that the grace that he is a beneficiary from God, he should manifest that grace towards Cameroonians at his exit point from the political scene in Cameroon. He should do his best to make that sure that Cameroon has peace the way he met it. And you know, it's very easy to criticize. They say we should always propose measures. I've made a lot of proposals. I'm telling the head of state to proceed to give presidential, just a few seconds, proceed to give presidential clemency to the prisoners whose imprisonment has political connotation. He knows them, starting from the Anglophone crisis, or to those that have been in government, or to those that are in prison because of electoral issues. Give them clemency. Declare ceasefire in the northwest and southwest regions. Organize a sincere dialogue. The head of state for 42 years now has never organized a dialogue. People have always pressured him to organize a talk show, not a dialogue. The head of state should initiate a dialogue and bring Cameroonians together to say thank you to Cameroonians for accompanying me this far, and I'm leaving you back with a peaceful Cameroon and giving you basis to decide which Cameroon you want. The head of state must be able to do that. This is the time. This is the time for him to do that. The head of state should take measures to make Cameroon a federal state before he leaves. Please, I have to say this. I have to say this because I have to say this very briefly because all this big grammar we are talking here, we'll be talking like this and people are dying. People are dying. We are talking this big grammar, people are dying. And there are some people who are in government here who are saying that everything is under control. Yes. There are some people who are in government are saying everything is under control. There are just some pockets of resistances. But it pains my heart to see why people are dying for nothing. President Paul Biya, 42 years in power, it is grace. 91 years on earth, it is grace. And somebody somewhere should be able to tell President Paul Biya to take note of this extraordinary grace that he's a beneficiary of and give Cameroon peace. You want to talk about water, that you say President Paul Biya has kept his promise about water, which of course we will discover that it is not true. But how will people drink water when they don't have peace? How do you expect them to do? The Minister of Secondary Education recently told you that teachers who think that they are in danger in their zones of work should ask for transfer. So those in the northwest and southwest should just ask for transfer, and all teachers should leave the northwest and southwest. So the children should also ask for transfer and leave the northwest and southwest. Do they want to abandon those regions? What is the agenda of government as far as peace is concerned? What is difficult for the head of state to declare a ceasefire and take his responsibility? He has no political interest going ahead. Let him give Cameroonians peace. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Paul Biya, give Cameroonians peace. This is the realization we want from you. For 42 years, you have tried that which you can try. Make sure you apply Article 16.